the top 5 mistakes made on the Nurburgring. Wipperman is a tricky corner. Your approach starts a few corners back, already at Ho 8. The change of direction, the change of camber and elevation are all out to unsettle the car. So it's very important to be very smooth at this section. Start your braking uphill and wait till the end of the curving before turning in. Too much speed or lifting off means you will run wide and land up outside the track.
So we want to brake again in a straight line. Don't carry the braking into a corner, having a little bit of traction, just like so. Again, braking straight line and having a little bit of traction to go down the hill, like so. We always want a little bit of push in the car. We don't want the weight to sit in the front. Vision is important. We look nice and far ahead, okay? And we drive the car on the power. We don't want to stand on the brakes. We look at the black...
Kallenhard. This is a very slippery and dangerous section of the track, especially in the wet. It's a late turn-in, late apex corner. Why is it so dangerous in the wet? Because people are driving the dry line, which is coated with a thick layer of fresh rubber, so with a bit of moisture on top of that means it's extremely slippery. Keep to the outside, especially in the wet, that's where your grip will be, and be patient before getting back onto the throttle.
Kallenhard, this is a different thing. This is a line problem, okay? So what we want to do, especially in the wet, is we want to brake straight and through and then stay on the outside line, like so. This is where the grip is gonna be when it's wet. On the dry, it's an easy corner. On the wet, it's one of the most dangerous of the whole track. It's not impossible to see cars spinning at very low speed.
Schwedenkreuz. This is a fast, 5th gear, left-hand corner, about 5 kilometers from the start of your lap. It's a common mistake to brake too late, and by the time you've realized you're too fast, it's too late. Oversteer is usually what will get you here. There's a nasty bump near the apex, which will violently shift the weight of the car, causing uncontrollable oversteer. Be smooth on your inputs and make sure to get your braking done before entering the corner.
So we want to brake in a straight line and drive the car on the power through the corner. The last thing we want is to misjudge our entry speed and having to stand on the brakes when we turn in. The corner is very fast and there is a big bump that you can't really see in the middle of it. And if you're still on the brakes when you're on the bump, then the car will be unsettled.
The Foxhole or Fuchsröhre is a very unique corner, or series of corners rather, roughly 6 kilometers in. A long, bumpy and fast downhill section leads to a heavy compression zone before climbing back up to a tricky left-hand turn. Braking or lifting at the wrong moment will unsettle the car and make it very difficult to keep the car pointing in the right direction. The real danger area is the left-hand kink up the hill just after the compression. You must brake in a straight line before taking the left-hander, because any braking carried through to the turn-in will unsettle the car, leading to monstrous oversteer, which is extremely difficult to recover from.
The same kind of mistake, which is misjudging entry speed and having to brake too late, too hard, happens here. Foxhole Compression, this is quite an easy part of the track, but then we have to brake quite hard and we want to brake again in a straight line and then drive the car over the kink. We don't want to stand on the brakes on the kink for the same reason as before. There's a lot of energy in the car, oversteer.
Brünnchen, or YouTube corner as we call it around the office for reasons that are pretty obvious. It's located roughly 16 kilometers in and is a series of 2 right-hand corners leading downhill and then back up again. It's a popular spectator area, so drivers' egos tend to get the better of them at this point. Both corners require particular finesse. Too much speed means you'll understeer off the track and into the guardrail. Panic braking or lifting mid-corner means the rear steps out and often ends up again, with you and your car in the barrier and all over the internet.
We look at the black sign for the braking, stay on the right, turn in, and again, driving the car on the power. We don't want to have the weight sitting on the front of the car. Brünnchen 1, we brakes in a straight line, turn in. It's very easy to get concentrated because of all the public on your left, all the spectators. Again, Brünnchen 2, we want to brake in a straight line and we want to wait. We drive the car on the traction and we all go on the power only when we can see the exit of the corner.
Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoyed our top 5 most common mistakes made on the Nurburgring. Let us know in the comment section below if there are any particular corners you would like us to analyze.